DrFun1 News and Richard Witt. How are you doing today, WCCO? I am fine. Watch Transformers and fast as soon as you can. As my hair has regrown, you will see new stylings in my fur. Just kidding. Hi, WCCO. What's up, guys? What's up in the WCCO Weather Center? Who's in the WCCO Weather Center tonight? Tell me now. Where's Chris Schaefer? What'd you do with him? How are you hiding him? Hey, Joe Biden. Hey, the White House. I'm fine. I just had a crying spell today. I'm not feeling good. Just emotionally distraught. Facebook's trying to tell me things I don't necessarily agree with. We're impromptu dates or people that I've hung out with for a year or two or raised my kids. That's fine. They can do that. I was deployed until 3 or 4 years ago. My mom recently passed away in I think 2017. I've been back. I had some emotional distraughtness over the past 2 years, but I think I'm breaking even. I think a crying spell every once in a while after watching painful content shoved in my face over Facebook was duly warranted. Thank you, Megan Fox, for saying what you said to my attorneys. Thank you, Ariana Grande, for being my friend still through all of this. And the rest of the girls, thank you very much for following, liking, and hitting share. Apparently, I've made an impact. So let it roll. Let's roll. Watch Transformers. As far as my healthcare is going good. I will be buying wireframe glasses, and please do not let Christine Marabou anywhere near my eyeglasses appointment. They will all be steel frames or metal framed with gold rims. I'm sorry, Christine Marabou, you are not a nurse. You are a sex offender. You need to leave. You need to stay away from my home. You and your wife, Joy, need to stay away from my home. And if your wife, Peter, does not have all of my boxes put back in there with all of the empties that have been sent to your address, you will go to jail. You are a sex offender, Christine. You attempted to hit on me. I was posing as a patient as the time. You know I'm a staff. You read my driver's license. You attempted to hit on me again when I'm posing as a patient. Whether I am not or I'm not, I'm choosing not to sleep with you. Stop hitting on me. Stop trying to be my friend and quit trying to talk to the news. And WCCO, ABC, Fox, CBSN, MSNBC, CBSN, oh, not CBSN again, but CNBC, NBC, NBC News, Fox News, ABC News, CBSN News, and MTV News. The only person you should be talking to is Ida, not Joy or Peter Marabou, since according to my attorneys, they no longer work here and are no longer allowed on the campus. So, Champlin PD, I know you guys are extremely busy with your international police patrolling, since you're the exact same as an international police office. Could you please monitor Peter and Joy Marabou's phones and keep them off of my property? And will CGW law offices please file a restraining order on both of them and Christine Marabou at your earliest convenience? Thank you very much. And thank you for attempting to reunite me with my family. I appreciate it. Megan Fox, I love you, baby. Come to me as soon as possible whenever the attorneys give the all clear and say you can come see me. Star Trek, I'll see you next June. As far as that goes, I don't plan on returning to any sets until I've had some much reunited rest time and downtime other than my shows being KCLD or WCCO. I cannot wait to rejoin the workforce of both of those stations. They are both extremely good stations with poor piss poor producers, and I'm glad my attorneys have now camped out in front of their faces. So thank you, WCCO and KCLD, for allowing them access. That'll also go for Fox, ABC, CBSN, and WGN. And the White House, please feel free to react to the press as much as humanly possible. Thank you for always being my friend in the White House press corps. I know the job's extremely tedious and annoying. The responses and questions you get that seem like they're aimed at you directly when it's just them asking the White House questions and they seem to think you're inapt when you are not. The White House press corps is good at it. You guys are doing your job cleanly. Just watch the disrespectful comments about the president. You know, if you're a Republican, you don't have to be there for your network. You should be asking divisive questions about the White House or the press secretaries and things like that in your press corps. Things you should be getting to are the real important questions: what laws are being changed, how the government's being run, and what corporate offices don't actually exist that are claiming they exist with little to no money. Yet they're just pumping money out of their own personal salaries at their jobs or their normal businesses, which is usually a McDonald's or a gas station, or claim they own a corporate office when they're only renting retail space or office space fair at a fair premium market rate, and then claiming they own that property or whatever. Those scams have been going on in Minnesota and Wisconsin for years. I like WCCO, ABC, Fox, and NBC to investigate that. As far as the Somalian bait and switch game, they've been playing that game on me for years. Yes, I have a Somalian and Kenyan passport system. No, I am not from Somalia and Kenya. I think I am the wrong color. Thank you. I'm not white either. The only reason why I have passports for those countries is I actively served in them and was deployed by the Queen and the White House to those countries at a young age. Yes, I was at Camp Lejeune at age 7 and 6. Yes, I really graduated. Wow. Imagine that, Richfield High School. I had a graduate's degree even before I graduated there. And oh, Stanford? What do you say, Hennepin Healthcare? Stanford and Harvard Medical Group? MBA? How did that happen? LSU? Oh no. What happened to you there, Mark Peterson? But I'm a vagrant and a homeless person, right? That sounds really smart to accuse someone of, huh? Howard Lake Police Department, which the sheriffs intervened. I think that was wise of you to just shut up. So, not UWCCO. As far as my mental state, yes, I am suffering with severe depression. And no, Nathan Lockhart, you are not a doctor. You have no chance of being a doctor. Will never ever be a doctor with your 2 master's degree you claim you have that you got in prison. You are not a doctor. You are going to jail, Nathan Lockhart. I hope you enjoy your jail cell because you are not getting out. Please, CGW, search and siege all of the Independent Lifestyles CGW law office. Seize all of Independent Lifestyles records and go after the people that attempted to steal the currency. Oh, and Nystrom and Associates, please no longer call my phone anymore. You're not doctors. You have no money of your own, and you're owned by Witt Medical Group, so you're not going to be serving my needs. You need to hire psychiatrists and psychologists with dual degrees. And until that happens, you're not going to be visiting with me or making decisions in my healthcare system. So until that happens, Nathan Lockhart, please go to jail. Please enjoy your letter of resignation on my desk by Thursday. And we'll have a phone consult instead of a video consult so Christine can't steal any more of my email addresses that she's going to jail for stealing for. Christine Marabou, please have your sex offender phone shut off for the rest of the time and have it confiscated by the police as soon as possible or by CGW legal team. CGW legal team, please ramp up the scales on Joy Care Homes. Please bring them to fruition in the press. Make all of their sexual allegations known. And their portal faggots rise in supremacy of being gay and homosexual. All 3 of the males in my home are homosexuals. So is Nixon, and so is Peter, because they come from the gay farm of stupidity. Bill O'Reilly, you have money to turn in that was just removed from your bank account. Make sure that's paid every single day. By the way, CGW law offices, you should start taking everything away from them as soon as possible. The billing has been fun. Now it's time to fire. What's up, Terry Schneider? Hey, what's up, Faber and Steen from Mumstein Associates? Um, what's up, Dr. Peter, with who's only an LPN? Sorry for calling you Dr. Peter. Hopefully you won't get Dr. Peter today. Nurse Peter is what you should be going by. But the LPN's cool. I just got my director of nursing license, Peter. Not you, Peter Marabou, but Peter, another doctor, a future doctor. Hopefully you get your degrees. What's up, Dr. Ahmed? I'm fine. I'm just crying a little bit. I'm getting all this obscene, dumb shit from Facebook that I don't even want to watch for my channel. That I'm supposed to be hitting reposts on there, and I'm supposed to be sadly informed of this is how it happened that my kids got taken away by a sex offender when Megan, Ari, Selena, and Taylor and Camila really didn't probably feel like dealing with me being belligerent with their fans and having kids at the same time. Same with Avril Lavigne, and I respect their opinion on that. And like I've told all six of them, they're the bosses. They're the ones that are in charge, not necessarily in charge of me because I can't move. And apparently, someone thinks I'm stuck here for the next 2 years, which I am not. So, and indeed, this is a judge's practicum. So, the people who have a tendency to piss me off have a tendency, one, to either be fired, number two, to be arrested, or three, to be defamed. And if you felt that you've been defamed undue and unjustly, please file a lawsuit because you're still going to jail. Yes, you, Pete Davidson, sex offender extraordinaire, are going to jail. Enjoy your trip home, back to your jail cell. And Ari, your wife, Pete Davidson, didn't seem too big and bad when he had a gun forced right back in his face with a silk sheath over his head. Please show the footage to the press as soon as the trial is done commencing. Guess where you're going, Dalton, for the rest of your life for attempted murder with a pop gun. Probably life imprisonment without parole for an attempt on a peace officer and is lying awake in bed at his home, waking up with a sex offender nearly on top of him. You are going to jail for the rest of your life, Dalton Gomez. Get the fuck out of my houses, all of my apartments, everything I own. Trying to think what will be the local impact for us here then, the BCCO Weather Center. I was wondering what that smell was. It was the wildfire smell and the smoke in the air. Smells like a campfire. It gets sickening and causes respiration issues. All the campfire smoke in the air. It's not really campfire smoke. It's actually smoke plumes from people that actually started brush burning and stuff like that in other parts of the country and in Canada and stuff, and actually started forest fires. So let the fire bombings commence. Let the water tankers go bomb all the fires. Joe Biden, get them done as soon as possible. Keep them up in rapid rotation. I'm not necessarily suggesting more airplanes should be converted, but yes, they should be dropping water bombs all over the place. State of California, please move your guys into Washington State and do that there. As far as the Colorado wildfires are concerned, those have been over and done with. Please return those tankers to Canada and waterbomb there, since I'm sure that's where they're stationed. And Tim Waltz, if we have any water tankers in the area of Minnesota, please have them fitted with some water and some fire retardant and send them up to Canada. As you can see, I'm emotional. I'm in emotion mind. Dr. Joel Callion, I think you are placing me there because you're over emotional, slightly depressed, and poor. And CGW offices, please stay on the attack. Monitor vigilantly, Dr. Robin Bulina Jensen. Vigilantly monitor those cameras. As far as Jessica Wood's concerned, please return all of my vehicles into upright train lock position. Please get off my property and return all of my money back to independentlifestyles.org or .com or LTD. And since you're insured, please call in your insurance and remove the vehicles from their hands and go to jail for stealing property that they don't own. And please put Joy in jail for causing undue harm. Please have her arrested regardless of where in the Plymouth or St. Cloud or Actually, I know where she lives, Brooklyn Park. Please have her arrested immediately. CGW officer. She plans to make her attack next week and playing games with identities between me and Felix Sutherland since I can easily prove my identity and she's just lost a business she's never owned. Please put her in jail as soon as possible. As far as you, Peter Marabou, please do not come back to my property ever again. You don't own Joy Care Homes. You are going to jail for the next 30 years of your life. Please return to Kenya, where you're from, where you can sex offend again and leave the people of the fucking United States alone. Your wife Nixon has a file in Kenya as well. FBI and Interpol, Kenya. Ask the Kenyan government who Nixon and Peter Marabou are. I'm sure you can find out WCCO, ABC, Fox, and CNN. What's up, CNN? Hi, Anderson Cooper. Long time no talk. What's up, Ryan? Fired Seacrest before you even got the job. ABC, please send the reason for the firing of Ryan Seacrest from PIPA over to CBS and CBS headquarters as soon as possible before the show even airs, and find a new host, a male co-host Vanna likes working with. Vanna, I do it, but that isn't my type of show. I'm more of in a podcasting mode right now. I need some downtime or I do it. I don't have any gimmicks for my shows. I don't like wearing a clean face, and I think people on TV, unless they're trying to make a show of it or trying to say, "Oh, we're keeping our beards for Richard," I think that was very good that some people on late night decided to do that. And thank you, Jimmy Fallon, for being my actual friend. Just watch the dating because they're bitches when they come back and sue you because like it just happened to me, and Ari's proof of that. And then she came back to me a few years later telling me she loved me. Unfortunately, Ariana Grande, I still love you too. You can have all of the money you want. Enjoy being a trustee. Spend it wisely. Make sure it's checked out by my lawyer before you make large purchases. Thank you very much is my only condition on that money. As long as you're not spending it on your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or extremely exquisite items is for daily living needs of my personal care. Excuse me, of my children's personal care and your personal care. I mean, you could still purchase large items, just make sure you live in them for a duration or rent them. Do not buy and resell large amounts of property like airplanes, furniture, houses, or cars. Do not attempt to resell it. Rent it. That doesn't mean own a rental agency, which you can purchase, but I already own one. So if you want to work with me, call CGW regularly and get Bolina's phone number. Ask for Dr. Robin Bolina to call you at CGW offices. And Kathleen Gabriel, you're no longer allowed to be on sabbatical, whether you're on sabbatical or not. Because I'm on sabbatical and I'm doing all the work sitting here in my room babbling myself. So what are you doing, Kathleen, huh? Huh, Kathleen? No, I'm just playing with you. It's all your fault, Kathleen. Get me committed for 1 year. Eric, who goes on a tangent, has me committed, starts trying to claim that other people are trustees in my trust. If you're not all out of my trust and have the money returned by the end of the day today and aren't gone out of my businesses, you will be going to jail. Thank you. And the trustees that did get picked by CGLB law offices, welcome to the team, homies. And as far as the UFC fight night between Mark Zuckerberg on the left and Elon Musk on the right, both extremely large men, extremely puny in the size to Richard Witt, will never fight him because Richard Witt will never fight again. That's it, America. That's all you're entitled to. Wahahaha. And the only way I'm fighting you two isn't in an octagon, it's in a classroom. For God's sakes, ask Master Hirsch what I did to him, and he's ranked fourth in the world, or was at the time. Or Vladimir. You can ask Vladimir, since you both have access to Facebook and the contacts I have, you can ask Vladimir what happened to him the last time he tried to fight me. It didn't end well for him. And I had to stand up and hopefully hope they didn't shoot me. So, don't fight me. And by the way, the only time I get hit, kicked, or punched is in my sleep here. So all three of my clients must be cowards, since the only time they attack is when I'm asleep. So, but you would know something about that, wouldn't you, Nixon? Since you're a coward, aren't you? I'd like to know Nixon's last name. WCCO, former records of employment here at Champlin House, formerly Joy Care Homes. And Lance Johnson's enjoying Pornogate much? Told you I'd get you, Lance. What's up, Rick Ross, Rick Rose? What's up, DJ Khalid? I'll work with you guys. Call CGW law offices. What's up, my homie Snoop, my homie Dr. Dre? What's up, cast of Mount Westmore? Hey guys, hi Mount Westmore. Woo woo, West Coast. Woody woo. What's up, Derek Lee? What's up, Mason? What's up, Cat and JJ? JJ, you're fired. You have no money of your own, dude. You're going to jail for the rest of your life. No, I'm just kidding, JJ. CGW, please retract all of my firing statements for JJ and Cat and KCLD, as long as they play the respective musical increments. And those music blocks are expensive, Cat, so just be a poopy head and not play them very long. I see how it is. It's all your fault, Cat. JJ, you've been on my firing list for so many years since you played for the Twinkies. You've never hit a home run. You've never even gotten in that bat. The only thing you're good at is cleaning toilets. Um, I'm just kidding, JJ. Just stay positive, JJ. Don't be depressed. You didn't do anything to me. You just stirred up my clients. Um, so I'm still in the middle of arbitration, I'm guessing, with 2 more court appearances. We're in court until next October after all of this stuff. So, um, uh, arbitration sucks when you're in the middle of clinical rehab. By the way, CGW law offices, my pain medication is not being administered properly. I'm supposed to be on Tylenol 3 with M. No Tylenol 3M has been administered during the entire duration of me here at this particular facility, which you are to hold not the facilities manager, which is me, and owner, accountable. You're to entitle the nursing staff to be done with that about that. So please sue them for that. And if CGW law offices doesn't want to do it, maybe Mesh Freshman Spence is willing to do it too, since I am now not properly healed and cannot play for any foreseeable future for the NFL. Sorry. You have Peter Marabou to thank for that, since he likes taking away pain medication from people who just got out of surgery a year before coming to this facility. You're going to jail, Peter Marabou. Enjoy it. Try to take my phone again and you're going to prison, Peter. You own no property of your own. You're going to jail. Please enjoy it. What's up, Maybelline? What's up, my friends at Alta Beauty? What's up, Rem Beauty and Rare Beauty? All the workers there. How are you guys doing? I'm the real DrFun1. You guys all know that. Hope your brands are doing well and your workers are treating you well. I suggest you unionize against your two pop princess queens. They'll just love that. I hope neither one of them are still Republican and believe in Jeb and George, because they're both defunct. Jeb's poor, and so were Frey and Anheuser-Busch. I told him to microbrew 20 years ago, and he didn't believe me. Microbrewing is just all the rage, but it still has to be edible, and there's a pH balance test for that. And most people who microbrew would know that, since it says that in the guidelines in the state before you can sell it. So you, as the contestants on the right, Price is Wrong, Bob, who went to all those microbrewery brew houses and got sick and yacked all over your floor, one, either suffered from alcohol poisoning, or two, had a very bad batch of liqueur poured down your throat, or barely digestible alcohol, which is partially fruit ferment or whatever they use to ferment their beer, whatever liqueur and or whatever, made you sick. So, goodbye. So I'm trying to think. Well, thank you, Fiverr, for being such a big help. I really appreciate it. Oh, gosh, I'm so tired from spilling the beans on that. By the way, Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Camila Cabello, Avril Lavigne, Megan Fox. Thank you guys for being my friends and sending me texts occasionally. Since the photos are great, it's just the people you guys go out with, I just can't. I have a hard time with. Um, don't ask me to give them money, please, because I'm still broke and I don't want to. But unfortunately, somehow I found enough money to buy WCCO, which is applicable, and KCLD. Since I've gone 20 minutes in, I will say good day to you, my friend.